Forget living large, try living small. We're going to show you how some Marylanders are trying to fit in tiny spaces.
Thanks for joining us on The Focus. Natty Bo made us think that we're living in the land of pleasant living. But could you do that living in a smaller place? Jamie Costello here to explain. I can't wait to see these houses.
Well, as you watch In Focus from your 2,600 square foot home, have you thought about downsizing? I mean, really downsizing. I mean, really downsizing to, say, 200 square feet? If you have no need for space anymore, tiny houses could have you living bigger. From a studio apartment to a studio flatbed trailer.
I'm hands-on, basically. So electronics, building anything, I was good at.
This is our palace of the future.
You're very compact with your kitchen. You use fold-up tables. You build bunks over the wheel wells all the way around.
Rodney Payne is leading students at Civic Works to build a tiny house.
For me, growing up, it was kind of hard, so I had to do what I have to do with working and paying bills and things of that nature. But as I'm coming here to get skills and being in this field 2 years ago, recently for my last job, it's kind of like more on hand touchy.
Well, 3 of you could lie on the floor and touch the back wall with your feet and the front wall with your fingers.
And then there's a ladder that goes up to the loft area, which would be this space. So you'd be sleeping over the kitchen and bathroom.
This is a pre-starter home. Sells for around $35,000.
If you were fresh out of college and you had, a small place, you could even park this in your parents' backyard and be at home but not actually be in the house.
This idea of tiny houses really was born out of the dislike of FEMA trailers sent in after Hurricane Katrina.
Say a hurricane comes along, you can actually just take your truck, trailer it away. After the hurricane is over, trailer it right back, and you've got a house.
Civic Works trains people to get their GED on how to land a job and how to give back.
Oh, I feel like a good achievement, like I accomplished something.
You get a living room, a kitchen with a sink, a stove, and a tiny refrigerator on wall-to-wall bamboo floor. You take the stairs up to the bedroom overlooking a tiny deck.
They small, like, not for like a family. This for like somebody that's living by themselves.
But this is perfect for people on the move. Just park the trailer, hook a hose for water, solar panels for electricity, and start living.
Making sure that the homes are more energy efficient and safer for the individuals living inside.
Ain't this America? Home of the free, little tiny houses for you and me. Little John Cougar Mellencamp there for you. All right. This home is being built by Civic Works at its Green Careers Warehouse. Here he is, Rodney Payne. Rodney, you've done it all. You worked for Anne Arundel County Schools.
Yes.
Habitat
for Humanity. I worked for a bank. Worked for large construction management companies.
You built homes that we split-level homes, but nothing like this.
Nothing. This is really a challenge, actually. It's kind of hard to build a tiny house that actually works.
Do you think this idea, it's the perfect time for these houses?
I think so. There's so many people that can take advantage of this. It's not just people that are on fixed incomes or low-income people. It could be people that are fresh out of college. You could also use these as tiny office spaces, too. So if you had a small startup business, say you were a jewelry maker.
Great idea.
You could set up your office, make your jewelry there. If you wanted to change locations, hook up your truck and tow it to a new location.
The young men and women that we talked out there, I mean, they are starting their new lives over, pretty much. What are they learning when they're out there with you, Rodney?
Well, they're learning all kinds of things. They get their GED, they get their OSHA certificate, they learn how to show up that they need to show up to work on time every day, they learn work ethics, they learn how to write a resume, so as well as construction skills, but it's overall job skills too.
You're 6'4". Can you live in that house?
Oh, absolutely. If I couldn't work in it, then yeah.
Where's this house going to go when it's finished? And it'll be finished when? A couple months yet?
Probably around the beginning of June.
And where are you going to go?
This house, right now the plan is to show it off initially with fairs and home builder shows and things like that.
People will walk in and take a look at it. You use tiny little nails there and tiny little...
Well, no, we use regular size nails.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is something. It's got to be exciting to be on the ground floor of a project like this that could overtake America here in the next couple of years, you know?
It could, and you know, it's sort of our sort of the mission of our organization to promote sustainability, job training, education, and really with these houses, the more you think about it, the more uses you could actually have for it. Like I just started thinking
4 more, yeah, right.
this week for the tiny offices.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Rodney. Don't make a tiny studio, though, for us.
Okay.
All right, Kelly?
All right, Jamie.